You know, the daily routine, it feels pretty normal, right? You wake up, you eat, you work, you scroll a little, you sleep. And on the surface, nothing feels wrong. But underneath all of that, deep inside your body, a slow, methodical breakdown is happening. See, this isn't some sudden illness. It's a quiet accumulation of damage.
It's happening silently,
It's progressing invisibly.
and it's compounding daily. So let's break down exactly how this silent damage really works. Okay, first up, the way we eat. It turns out your daily meals might be waging a war on your energy, right down at a cellular level. So think about this. Every time you eat a meal that's high in processed carbs or refined sugars, you're basically sending your blood sugar on a total roller coaster. First, you get this massive spike. And that's followed by an inevitable system-shocking crash. And when that crash hits, your body just panics. It goes straight into survival mode. Your brain gets foggy, your energy completely vanishes, and your ability to focus just dissolves. You're literally running on empty. And it's so crucial to understand this. This is not a personal failing. It's not laziness. It's a biological reaction. Your metabolism is just struggling to cope. And when this happens day after day, this cycle inflicts real physical damage on your cells. It clouds your brain, and it leads to a system-wide energy failure. All right, next there's the invisible pressure of modern life. And it's more than just feeling stressed. It's actually rewiring your brain. I'm talking about the constant stream of notifications, work deadlines, just the endless noise. It all puts your system on a permanent state of high alert. Now, to deal with all this, your body releases cortisol, the stress hormone. In short bursts, it's a lifesaver. It sharpens your focus, gives you a jolt of energy. But when that stress becomes chronic and cortisol stays elevated all day long, it turns destructive. It actually begins to break down healthy tissues and actively disrupts your metabolism. What this does is it keeps your nervous system locked in fight or flight mode, which is a state that's really only meant for short-term emergencies. Your heart rate stays elevated, your digestion slows to a crawl, and your muscles stay tense. Your body never gets the signal to shift into that rest and reset state where genuine recovery is supposed to happen. And the consequence of living in this state of overload, it's a slow, grinding depletion. You're left feeling perpetually tired with this kind of baseline of anxiety just humming in the background, and you're just mentally drained. This brings us to the third pillar of damage, sleep. Now, you might be in bed for 8 hours, thinking you're getting enough rest, but the hard truth is your body often disagrees, because the time you spent asleep doesn't always equal time spent recovering. See, the critical factor isn't duration, it's quality. Most people spend way too much time in shallow, low-quality sleep, and not nearly enough in those deep, restorative stages where the real magic is supposed to happen. So when your sleep stays shallow, these critical maintenance processes, they fail. Your brain's waste clearance crew, called the glymphatic system, can't fully activate to wash away all the metabolic junk. Key hormones, like the growth hormone you need for tissue repair, they never hit their peak. And your energy reserves are never properly restocked for the day ahead. And the result is depressingly familiar. You wake up tired. Again. And again. And again. Okay, finally, let's talk about the foundation of physical health. Movement. Or maybe more accurately, the lack of it. Our bodies were engineered for motion, but modern life has anchored us to our chairs. We sit for hours, day in and day out. This state of inactivity isn't just passive, it's an active state of decline. When you stop moving, your circulation slows down, which starves your cells of oxygen and nutrients. Your metabolism downshifts, becoming less efficient at burning fuel. And your muscles, which are so crucial for metabolic health, they begin to weaken. It just creates this vicious cycle where your energy plummets, which makes it even harder to move. So you feel your focus weaken, your memory slips a bit, your energy is constantly crashing, and it's so easy to write it all off as just getting older. But this is the most important takeaway of all. What you're experiencing is not the inevitable process of aging. It is the direct result of accumulated damage. Which leads to the critical question, are you simply broken? And the answer is a definitive no. Your body is not broken. It is resilient, and it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It's reacting perfectly to the signals you give it every single day.
It's reacting to your habits. And this is the most empowering news of all, because it means you're in control. If you change the signals, you change everything.
So the path to restoration, it's not complicated. It's really about reversing the damage. 1, you've got to stabilize your blood sugar to get off that energy roller coaster. 2, manage your stress to switch your nervous system from fight or flight back to rest and reset. 3, prioritize deep, restorative sleep so your body can actually repair itself. And 4, move your body consistently to rebuild your metabolic engine. When you give your system what it actually needs, your energy comes back, your focus sharpens, and your body begins to work for you, not against you.
And that is the moment everything changes.